All right, good morning. Happy Monday. It is February 24th. Wow, we're coming into March here. February 24th. We're taking a look at NASDAQ. So Friday, saw that big trend day move lower. Main focus on Friday and the duration of last week was the near-term range at play. We had 22 100 by 22 300. You see price in the range through there. Thursday, we get a little bit of a clue that it could be breaking down. Price gets back within the range, but like we talked about on Friday, the fact that this high did not fully test 300 was concerning. If it's going to be a true range and this is going to be sort of functioning like a higher time frame spring, you want 300 to be trading. 300 never trades. Sellers step in pretty aggressively there. And then again, once 100 fails, the breakdown is underway. Sellers really hammer it at that time. So we come into 21 650, marking the session low. And what I was mentioning in the traders think tank ahead of the close on Friday was we do actually have a nice end of day structure from Friday's session. Is just pure barcode. But what's so interesting about this is the amount of volume that is done there. So I'll be looking at essentially how price responds to this late day structure on Friday. And if buyers can hold above 730, we'll be looking at most likely a partial retracement of Friday's move. So I'll be using the fib for that. And what I like to do is put it on the prior day session right through there. So from regular trading hours session high down into that regular trading hours session low, just like that. We can look at the 23% fib, 38%, and then up into that fib sell zone right through there. Now, typically, as many of you know, following a big expansion move like we saw on Friday, it's not all that unusual to see a little bit of compression. It is also Monday with nothing on the economic calendar, so it could be a bit slower. So I won't be surprised to see slower action today. Now, it's never a 100% thing, but just want to get those expectations in line for today's sesh. Commonly, when we have a big trend day move, developing traders will come into that next session thinking it's going to be another big outsized move. Maybe you have some recency bias from Friday's session and you just end up getting beat up. So reset those expectations. Today's a new day, it's a fresh slate. Taking a look at 21 730 NQ, testing that here ahead of the bell. 21 730. I want to see, can buyers hold this area as support, or are sellers going to step in, break 730, show us a retest of prior day volume point of control, which should be right near 692. Let's double check that. Yeah, it's about 689 or so, 690. So good there. And then potentially down into that overnight low and prior day low area. All starts with 21 730. So that's our main focus here. 21 730. Main watch this morning. And I'm actually going to take my fib from where this sell started up here, 22 to, was that 245? Yeah, right up there. So a little bit before that RTH open from Friday, just FYI. That is one of the downsides of the fib retracement. There is some subjectivity involved with that. That's why I don't want to rely too heavily on that tool. We got 20 seconds till the open here, so let's see what we're working with. Hope everyone had a great weekend. All right, 10 seconds till the open. Okay, there's your open Monday morning. Monday morning open. Session volume point of control up there at 772. So currently above the current price point. Then you have VWAP up there, 765 it looks like. There's that 5-minute RTH chart. A little gap higher, not a true gap. Right? For that true gap, we look for outside of the prior day's range. There you go. Nice little push. Overnight high is 813. Here's that first shallow fib retracement. Sellers trying to step in versus that 800. So testing that pre-market range high right near 21,800 that we could see on the 15-minute chart. Sellers step right back in. Just kind of stuck right through here. And NQ right back into session lows, back into that 730 area. Is that a new low of day? Not quite. Not quite. Current low is looks like 731. So 730 stays on watch. That's the main level of interest here. And if that area fails, you're probably looking at prior day volume point of control, maybe that overnight low. There's your break below 730. That small overnight gap fills pretty much down into that prior day volume point of control. So we'll see what happens here at 730. Initially, you have that nice bounce. Buyer's a little less responsive here on this second test. Where's our overnight low? 676. Getting into there now. Here's prior day volume point of control, 690 area. And right back into 730 there. So let's see if we get our reclaim, maybe some market structure to work with. There's a rejection of 730. Pivot at 700 in the pre-market down through here. Yeah, right around there. Yeah, we got that prior day volume point of control right in this area as well. So let's see. Sellers are really looking for a flush of the prior day low here. PDL. Remember that backdrop is neutral bearish right now. There's your new low of day on NQ by a couple of ticks. At this point, I want to see either a reclaim of 730 or a full undercut of that overnight low. Let the trap be set. All right, getting back into 730. There's your new low of day. So a little bounce just gets sold into again. Prior day volume point of control 690, 21,690. Right there on the screen. Right through here. And that overnight gap just about filled. Technically fills at, looks like 685 for that prior day close. Yeah, there's your true test. Overnight low is not going to be too far off here. There it is, 676. So that should be a pretty good reference point as well. Opening 15-minute bar closes in 1 minute. Quite bearish to start the morning and the week. No 10 a.m. data today. Let's see how responsive buyers are here. It's a nice bounce. Can they reclaim 730? That's the real question. And we see a reclaim of 730. How's that profile looking? Yeah, most of the volume's still overhead for the extended sesh. Take a look at your RTH though. Overnight gap fills, you get a 5 minute green hammer, session volume point of control down beneath current price. So buyers can reclaim 730 here. May see a push into that 21,800 again. Let's see. Sellers just reload 730. Got that long setup, nice dump. And sellers just reload at 730. Gotta love levels of interest. Got to love it. Coming right back into that prior day volume point of control. And we got the overnight low just beneath that if the lows fail here. Here's your new low of day. There's your overnight low. Then prior day low 650. Down through that overnight low, prior day low down here, 21,652.75. Not far off now. 20 points or so in the old NASDAQ. Need to reclaim 700, then 730 for a chance at higher. Steve, yeah, I agree with that. Backdrop is neutral bearish, so we can't forget that. Can't lose sight of that. Longs inherently are going to have a harder time. Got about 8 minutes till 10 a.m. See if we get any 10 a.m. reversal time here with NQ coming into prior day low. There's your new low of day. There's your break of the prior day low. No bid whatsoever. Bid be gone. So like I mentioned in the notes this morning, down beneath prior day low, I'll be extra cautious with any longs. Next downside level I'd be interested in is 21,525. 21,525. Yeah, that failure at 730 was telling. Nicely done. Oh man, you guys are funny. So 5 minutes till 10 a.m. NQ for me. There's no man's land. So we just sit. We just sit. Unless you're riding shorts. It's a waiting game now. New lows. New lows. We're looking at 21,525. Not too far off now. May have our second consecutive expansion day in the works. All right, coming into 10 a.m. here. No data. About 15 seconds. No data. There's 10 a.m. NQ for me, there's still no man's land. So per my system, can't do anything. Can't do anything here. There's your new low of day. All right, here comes 21,525. Let's see. And just slices right through. Slices right through. Highest volume of the sesh. Right there on NQ, right here at 525. If we see a failure here, I'll look at 21,450. But if this is going to be another expansion day lower with new lows past 10 a.m., won't find me aggressively trying to catch a falling knife. Tell you that. Tell you that. There's your new low of day. Each one's 18K. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. 18K, man. So 21,450. Next up. Benny, nicely done, man. What was the entry? $180. Nicely done, man. All right, pretty fast into 21,450 there. It's our next downside level. Pretty much no bid so far. Bid be gone. Yeah, there's some buyers stepping in versus 450. There you go. Pretty responsive buyers there versus 450. Let's see how 525 is going to be treated. Yeah, right into 525. 5 minutes looking good. I'd like to see if we get a break of 525. Start to grab that intraday fib for some additional reference points there. There's that shallow fib, 23% fib here, overlapping 21,525. Gotta love levels. Gotta love levels. So we have a local low in place now. Buyers will want to see this 21,450 continue to hold. Wow, look at VWAP way up there, 688. Fib sell zone right through here, 50 to 61%. That's what is that? 21,620 by basically prior day low, 21,665. A pretty nice push, huh? Not bad, not bad. Yeah, check out that 15 minute. 15 minutes wild. Nice hamski right there. See if the fib sell zone can trade. 15-minute closes here in about 25 seconds. NQ's bumping into that 38% fib. Dom got your daily goal. Nicely done, man. All right, Steve, take care, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Buyers need a decisive break here through 580 area. Then we should be right into that fib sell zone. Pat, 50% fib could line up with RTH VWAP. That's good info. That's good info. That 15-minute hammer has yet to show any follow through. Need a break of 581 for that to materialize. Let's see if we get a push. I'm just riding. Took that same entry with you, Dom. See what we can get here. We shall see. Hmm. Volume really tapered down right here. Look at that. Seller's trying to reload 38% fib. Sellers don't want to see that 15-minute candle show confirmation, that's for sure. I did just see RTH session volume point of control right here, 21,568. FYI. Right back into 525. So we do it. And the question now is, do we get a higher low or is this just flush? Higher low or flush? TBD. No crystal ball on my end. Who's got the crystal ball? I think Benny. I think Benny's got the crystal ball, man. Benny, where you at? So far, still no confirmation of that 15-minute bar, that 15-minute hammer. The hamski. The old hamski. NQ 21525 stays on the watch. Let's take a look at YM. Perfect bounce versus that prior day low. Wow. You got ES bouncing versus the 6,000 level of interest. RTY also bouncing. Okay, so we got a market wide bounce. I'd like to see this session volume point of control be below current price point. That would be my preference personally. A little bit of a structure building out here at 21,525. Like I said, buyers really need a break of 580 for that next leg. Dom, you're out of here. Take care, man. Have a good day. Nicely done. NQ bumping into that session volume point of control again. It's currently 568. We'll see if that shifts here in a second. Looks like it might. Volume starting to taper in a bit. A little bit. Still good. But tapering down a bit. We're about 4 minutes till 1 hour into the sesh. How's everyone's morning? How we doing? How's it looking? Getting paid? Getting paid out there? Hopefully. Timmy's cash. That's good, man. Good patience. Love to see the patience. Love to see it. Dom's getting paid. There we go. Love to see that too. NQ starting to consolidate a bit. Take a look at that 5-minute. The old 5-minute. Volume point of control shift. Yeah, it looks like it. 538 for the RTH anyway. Right there. A little consolidation here. Now we're down through 21,525. No THT, so just learning. Go stay patient. That's good. That's good. If you don't see your setup and you don't take a trade, that is a win. That is a win. Kevin's green. Very nice. So down below 525, the only level I have there is the 21,450. 21,450. Pat staying patient. Good. Love it. Love to see it. So at this point, I'll look at any action with market structure above 525 or down into 21,450. Buyers, like I said earlier, want to see this low continue to hold. Where's Mr. Rainman at? Is he in here? I haven't seen Rainman or Mr. Dez in a while. There's our next 30-minute bar starting off. NQ bumping into that 525 again. We need action above 525 if we like the longs. Up above 525. Oh, there's Rainman. There he is. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Almost had our first print below minimum volume threshold 6 or 7 minutes ago there. It's kind of the main chart to watch here, this 5 minute. The old 5 minute. There's Dez. There he is. Oh, you guys are just lurking. Cashed up. Ray, no higher time frame confirmation, so entered on practice. Roger that, sir. Roger that. NQ is bumping into 525 here again. I like a nice push above 525. And then a retrace. Or a retest, rather. A little bit of a higher low. Seller's just reloading here. I don't want to be too aggressive with a neutral bearish backdrop personally. NQ just sitting on 21,500. All right, there's your next reject of 525. I think I'll call it a morning there. I'll be looking for action above 525 with market structure or some retest into 450, but current backdrop does not favor longs, and I trade long. So caution warranted. Caution absolutely warranted. Hope you guys had a good morning. We'll keep it going in the Traders Think Tank here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for your time today.